Well, welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Of course, New Year's is coming up. Don't overdo, people. But anyway, I wasn't even going to rebuild this, but I decided that I would take it apart so that I could, get it down where I could hold it and really pay attention and massage this a little bit. But I got to tell you, this oil, look at the color of that. And it's like, oh, man, it's like heaven. That is just the neatest smelling oil. You're supposed to fill this half full, flip it around a couple times, and then drain it out to the standpipe. And that way you're always kind of half freshening it. But that stuff, that has been there since Christ was a child. I mean, this is some good stuff. I don't think you could get oil of that quality today. Oh boy, that's almost a grease. Beautiful stuff. But I'm going to take it out. I'll wash it. And once I get it all washed so that I can maybe put some heat on this. I don't know really if I'm going to put a dolly in behind. But I'm going to try to massage that back. So I'll bring you back here. I'm going to knock this apart the rest of the way. It's real simple. Just 3/8 bolts and one nut right there, and you're pretty much apart. So anyway, I'll show it to you here when I get it apart. So I would say by the looks, I don't know if you can see that, but that's plugged it up with grease. So the last time that was lubricated, my father must have pumped grease into it. He must have taken it out, and I don't know how he got it in there, because I don't think it's the same thread as a grease fitting, but it might be. Wow. Like I say, I don't think I've never put anything in there since I've owned it. But I've only owned it for a few years. But no gasket on that. That's weird. But yeah, I think it's time to do some serious cleaning. And then I'll see if I can massage this folded over pulley back where it belongs. I'm not going to video the washing. It's just normal stuff, but we might get the video camera going when we get onto the bucking dollies and all that. Okay, I've been about a half hour cleaning the crap out of the back of that. Came out pretty good, but this is the reason I took it apart. Well, I'm finding that a pair of channel locks actually is doing me a lot better than trying to beat on it. Quite a mess. There, I think I'm going to go get a belt, and I'll hold it in there, and then I can maybe see what's got to be moved. I'll be back in a minute. There, I cut that so I could get it just laying over it easy. Yeah, it's not bad. I think I can live with that for that side. And we'll try this again. Geez, that looks pretty good. Let's see what else we can find on here to straighten. Guess the only other place is right here. Whoop. I'm gonna call that a win. You saw how it was all bent up. It's almost bent bad enough that a person should have replaced it, but they don't sell just this piece. And if you buy the one that's the replacement, it's got sealed bearings in it, which won't last as long as these did. So yeah, I think she's good. We'll go put her together. Well, I'm going to do a big no-no. This here is the old gasket, and I'm going to run it. It looks real good. And yeah, put this thing right together. That does have to be a certain way, because that has to go right that way. The fill pipe has to be in one of the slots. Then the shaft goes through. And then we've got our I remember it has to go this way here, so if I can get it back on there. There we go. Like so. And your whole thrust on this is right here. That's just figured out that there's just the right amount of room. And just tighten everything up tight. I know when I loosened this up, that was extremely tight. A lot more than I would have thought so. Thought for, rather. Now, still all lined up. My it goes like so, and that goes like so. At least they spaced them all out equal. Once you get a couple, the rest will drop right in. When you put these on, the dirty side, of course, is the crowned side. This side here goes on the inside, goes up towards the bolts. And they should start right on. Hopefully. That one did. And that one there did. Beautiful. Just got to put a bunch of oil in there. That's ready to go on. Got to remember to put this washer on because that goes against your water pump or your water thermostat housing. And then that nut goes in the back. But, yeah, I'm going to fill that up with oil later. And anyway, that's all there is inside one of those. I never noticed it, but you can see, I think you can see the interference right there with that belt. And when you pull it tight, it still touches it. So I got to take this belt back off because this is the new one. And I got to get in here with a grinder, which is plenty of meat there. That's real thick on that side. I'll get in there with a grinder and I'll grind the heck out of it. Needs to come out about 1/8 of an inch more and she'll be good as gold. But one more thing, you know, Chinese goodness. Anyway, up here, I don't have the wire and I don't have the ring to go in there. So I think what I'm going to elect to do is I'll turn a piece the same size as this, and then I'll just turn a step on it long enough that it'll go right in and set on that. And when I put the hose over it, I'll put the clamp down here where it needs to be, and I'll put a clamp right up here where that other piece is out the same size. And it'll only be just a thin wall thing just to set around the outside of that thermostat, and that'll hold that right in place. And, you know, some people might look underneath there and see there's 2 hose clamps, but I don't really care. And that'll make that all work good. And everything else is going good here. That's the first little snag I've found. But anyway, not a big video, just a little something what I was doing today. This crud right here is just a small bit of what came out of that fan housing. So I don't know how it would have made that much crud over the years, but it did. So anyway, if that helps anybody, great. If not, it's entertainment, whatever. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. I know me and Carol did. We were just here by ourselves all day. And didn't have any family over or nothing. We just relaxed. But had a great time together. And keep safe, everybody. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.